Hi everyone and welcome to Solais Tarot. My name is Isabel and today's pick a card will be all about what your guides are trying to tell you. If you like this content, don't forget to like, follow and click the notification bell. Please don't forget to check out the description box below for new updates and personal readings. Here are your card choices for today. We've got laughter. Oh. Let your inner beauty shine. And new beginnings. Here are your current cards. Take your time. If you have to pause the capture, please do so. And we'll see you soon. Hi, pile number one. Thank you again for joining me. This is your card for today. It is laughter. It says uplift yourself and those around you through loving laughter. So I'm going to set that over here. And let's take a look. We've got Sun in Sagittarius, adventure, stride out into new territory. We've got the feather, think first before you judge. So that's pretty cool. We've got the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Tower, put that over here. Actually, we're going to put that over here. The Four of Wands. Oh, it's hard to see here. Let me see. Let's go this way. We've got the King of Cups. You know what? Let's add the King of Cups here with the Queen. The Ace of Cups. And the Three of Cups in reverse. Okay, pile number one. So the question is what is your spirit guide trying to tell you at the moment? I'm going to start off with some of the oracles here and then kind of take a look at the rest here. Although the card itself, laughter, it came out, I do believe that there's additional things that you need to know first before we move on to your initial card. So what I'm getting here is that there is some kind of friendship. There's a relationship that is currently under a little bit of a turmoil. There is the Tower along with the think first before you judge is advising me that there's some turmoil that is currently happening. It can be some kind of pressure, some kind of changes, dominance. As you can see here, there's a big domination with the little man on the bottom. So that's like some friends over here disposing of the little man. Oh, it's hard to see. There we go. A little man over here with the fires, and yeah, you know what? Let's get rid of you kind of thing. So maybe the oppression of being different or being told that things have to change, or they're making you change for what reason. That comes up a lot. I feel like that there's that sense of happiness on the outside. There's that Four of Wands saying, you know what, we are content, we're happy, but then there's a lot of chit chat in the back. You know, somebody that's not being honest and truthful to you or to the group, and therefore it's out of balance. It is not what you need or not what you deserve at the moment. I'm going to come back to the Tower here because I do feel like this is something that is the changes, the turmoil that once was or is. It has to be rebuilt. this tower is going to be rebuilt with a better... Sorry, that was my dog. Rebuilt with a better ground, with better comrade, better soil. And this here is telling me that this turmoil is something that is going to change in the long run. But right now, the feelings and those emotions of betrayal, belittled, unaware of what is happening, can also be something that we need to think first before you judge. So is this something that you're doing? Is this something that you're the one that's doing the belittling? Is that something that you're talking something about somebody else, or judging, or discontentment in a relationship, friendship? Or I do feel like this is more of a friendship situation. I feel like all the multiple people surrounding is telling me that there's that turmoil of friendship, and somebody in the group is maintaining that position of dominance, and is making everything kind of move into turmoil, and people talking and not being happy. The Ace of Cups is telling me that there's going to be a new beginning in there. There's going to be something that is going to be changing, that is going to be heartfelt, all about the emotions, that heart in the middle, holding the cup, and saying, okay, this is where I want to be. This is where my life wants to take. And whatever, it seems that this Ace of Cups is holding, it feels like a new beginning. It feels like a new feelings, new emotions. Something needs to give and something needs to change in order to get better. So whichever this turmoil is, and we're going to find out a little bit more about it, I think that there's, and I feel like I'm going this way then versus that way. I feel like with the King of Cups and the Sun in Sagittarius, and with the adventure and also the laughter, this turmoil that's coming through is going to be a new beginning for you in a sense. It's going to change exactly. And you know what? Maybe I almost feel like putting the Ace of Cups on this side with laughter, because I feel like everything here is going to be changing, and it's going to be for the better. So it's either going to change based on this person leaving the group, or this person perhaps changing the way they are, or perhaps the judgment will be lifted and people will be able to move on and see in clarity, and be okay with one another. I do see the calmness of the King of Cups, which is resolving this situation. And that's the reason why I put it underneath or on top, because I do believe that the Queen and that overpowering sensation of dominance, it evens out that relationship from the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. And it's that sort of peace and calming. So there's two ways we can interpret this. We can do calm before the storm, or we can see it as the storm starting and the calmness comes after. So let's just throw a few more cards out there and then see what comes out. We're going to ask a few questions here. I'm going to ask the guides to give me a little bit of more information about if this turmoil is before or after. And we're going to, one more. Oops. Well, I guess 4. Okay, perfect. Oh, actually 5. There we go. All right, so we've got the 6 of Wands. Let's just put it over here. The Daughter of Pentacles. the Daughter of Swords in reverse. Sorry, I should have mentioned that is in the reverse. The Hangman. And the reversed Ten of Pentacles. So there's a lot of reversedness here. What I see is that this turmoil is actually just beginning. This turmoil is going to be there for a while. It's going to be in order to become peaceful, we're going to have to change that turmoil. We're going to have to, and again, there's a daughter and daughter. So this is a very feminine energy that's coming across. This feels like, a person that is related in your group as like a very feminine person, somebody that is overpowering, perhaps very loud, perhaps doesn't have all their stuff together. They're a little bit emotional at times, but they can also be very cold and unforgiving. And in all fairness, this person is, I think it's going to be one of those that is going to be leaving the group, leaving that relationship along. It's almost like I feel like there's going to be a freedom happening here. Freedom of this person in general. It's going to be a reverse. It's going to change everything around. So I feel like this is like I said, turmoil now, and things are going to be changing over into a new beginning, into something that's going to be fantastic. And when I'm saying fantastic, it's going to be like, oh, there we go. This relationship is going to have to change. It's going to have to move on. This person is going to have to leave that group, that you have to get rid of that friendship, because in order to see clearly, you're going to have to move on, let this person go, and then that judgment will be lifted. That's when the laughter will come in, the Ace of Cups, the new, the new adventure, the new stride into a new territory. People are going to want to hang out with you more. This is all, I'm just getting this right now. This person could be a possible best friend. It could be somebody that's very close to you, somebody that's been talking in your ear for many years, making you feel insecure about yourself, making you feel that, all this chitter chatter. And like I said, it could be a group of people, but it also could be a single person, a woman, a female, somebody that is in your ear consistently. This is almost like a relationship ending that needs to end in order for you to gain that laughter and that emotion back. I'm sorry, this is really heartbreaking in a sense, because I do believe that this person for you is a very trustworthy person that you've had for a very long time. And that's the reason why it's very painful and very hard to move along, is because this person is a friend, a good, close person to you, a friend. I mean, it could also be a family member or a cousin or whatever it matches with you in your life. But what I'm saying is that heartfelt Ace of Cups cannot move forward without removing that person's energy from your life. And that's why I think that this card, it's funny because this card is probably one of the most important ones that are coming in here with the spirit guides, because it's almost like you're laying down here and people are chatting away at you. Everything is being like, people are surrounding you, and you're just laying there letting people do something to you. And yeah, and then with the Three of Cups in reverse, it's that that unforgivable circumstance that 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 friendship that is not serving, you know. And then we have, you know, all of the unlifting um, female personality traits that are coming in, and that are saying, you know what, this relationship needs to be over, or it's going to really damage you more. With the 3, here's the, but I think that because it is reversed, I feel like that this is going to change for you. And once again you let go, this is going to happen for you. It's going to be a new adventure, new territory, laughter, and obviously beginnings. So hopefully this reading makes sense to you. I know it's short but sweet, and I do feel like it is important for you to take a look at this, and, you know, maybe perhaps ask the spirit guides for a little bit more insight in not how to. This is also an emotional situation for you. It's somebody that's really close to you, somebody that you are close enough that you are going to feel that moving on from this person, it's like heartbreaking. It's very hard. But I do feel like this relationship, I'm sorry to say that, but it's just not going to be going very well for you in the long run. This person is just going to be negative, and if not before it's commencing, that this negativity is just going to be moving forward and forward, almost like a jealousy. Perhaps it's jealousy of certain things like money, something that you have that they might. You could be also a trio. Okay, maybe that makes sense too. It could be a trio of people. So it could have been you and your partner, and that person would like to be either more part of your life, or feels that this person that you're with is neglecting or your relationship with them, and so therefore they're jealous, they're upset, and they try to dominate their relationships with um, dominate the relationship and try to make you against your partner. Yeah, I think that kind of makes sense too. You know, I mean, you can take it either way. It could be somebody that's just a friend that, with the turmoil per se, could be anything. But again, it could potentially be a friend that is also very jealous of the relationship, or thinks that you're not giving them enough time because you're too busy with your, you know, boyfriend or husband or partner. And so that is changing that dynamic of the relationship with that friend, and therefore they're becoming bitter. They're becoming, you know, somebody that you're not going to be able to trust, that they're just going to be so negative all the time, that it's just going to be changing that dynamic between your friendship. And obviously it needs to be let go. There's no peace in between that. There's just that turmoil at the time. So again, it could be either or. I do feel very strongly about that third person or that friendship. So, you know, hopefully, again, this makes sense to you. Give a like, follow, and ring the notification bell for further readings. Have a great day. Hi, pal number 2. Here is your card that you chose. It is, or it says, let me see if I can get that better in here. Let your inner beauty shine. You're a brilliant example of God's love. Everything about you is perfect, so let your light shine and inspire others. Start with that. We've got some oracles here. Let's see what this one is. Potion. Remember to practice self-love. Wow. Okay. Moon in Cancer. Belonging. A sensitive, introspective phase. We've got the 10 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the 7 of Swords, wow, the 9 of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, Oh, let's see. Let's put this one over here for now. The Hermit. And the Two of Cups. Okay, we're going to add this one over here, I think. All right. So what is your spirit guide trying to tell you? What do you need to know right now? And the first thing that I get, obviously, is self-love. So there's that person within you right now that is searching to belong, searching to that self-love practice, to become somebody that not just you love, but people love. I feel like this is a reflection time for you. Reflection time that is looking deeper, almost like, searching for something, searching for your connection. Well, there's two things that I see here. There's the personal connection with somebody, with the Two of Cups, and the inner connection with oneself. So there's two scenarios or two aspects of this reading that I feel are very important. One is, how do you take care of yourself and make and feel that sense of belonging with somebody else? I feel like this energy is just a very calm, collective energy. I feel like this is all a form of being true to that relationship with somebody, being true to yourself, taking the I'm gonna say go for it, that initiative to have this this relationship with somebody else. This is working on yourself first and having that relationship with somebody, like I see the Knight of Swords here, somebody very strong, very connective, but I also feel like these are new ideas, somebody that's actually going to be there and helping you connect with yourself. With a Hierophant, again, this also could be also a very spiritual time for you, trying to achieve that inner self connection, that reflection of your thoughts, aligning your thoughts with your emotions. I think that this time is going to be like, again, it just looks very reflective. It looks like something that is going to be motivating you into changing, but changing with another person, changing by being more connected, by connecting your relationship with yourself, and making that change within yourself in order to like, this person is just very supportive, and this person that you're going to be or are in a relationship with is only going to make your relationship with yourself better. So hopefully that is explained properly, because this is the way I kind of see it coming. I see that reflection moment. The Page of Pentacles is those thoughts and new ideas that are coming through, that are going to be affecting that relationship in a positive way. It's almost like candies and that worshiping of your own self, that you see here. Like, you see the candy cane, and I was like, oh, please, I feel like this is that connection that you're coming along with remembering your self-love, and coming into contact with that person that is going to feed your spirituality, and it's going to feed that emotional connection. I'm getting the soulmate situation. sometimes soulmates can also be a little bit difficult because you could be also so intertwined that sometimes the connection can be broken. But this year, I find that connection is just so very bright. Even with the Seven of Swords, seeking for that, that sun, that connection with something that is bigger than you. You know, getting out of turmoil, getting out of something that did not serve you at one time. It could also potentially be that now that you've learned who you are, and now that you're accepting who you are, that you're also free to adventure into a new relationship with this particular person who is going to be a plus to you. Is going to be that caring, loving person that you actually do need in your life. That reflecting moment, not reflection, but reflecting moment, that that meditation state of mind, leaving the darkness behind and moving on to something happier and better for you. Yeah, I do feel like this is that dual emotion, spirit, and versus self-love and relationship with somebody else. Like that sense of belonging here is something that sense of belonging is like that. There's that sensitivity, and when you see this card, it just looks so mellow and and thinking, like it's like a thought. It's like, oh, it's so beautiful, it's so calm, collective. Like it says here, sensitive, introspective phase. So something that is, that sense of belonging with the Cancer. Cancer is very emotional. It's a sign that is obviously water, but it's a very emotional, yet thoughtful. And that could potentially be also somebody that is new in your life, somebody that is born in Cancer, or somebody's moon is in Cancer, that will be coming in and understanding your emotions, understanding that connection between you two, and being very intertwined. Soulmate situation. And I kind of take soulmate loosely, again, because of the fact that it could potentially be good or it could be bad. And saying always like, oh, my soulmate connection, doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be great in any and all lifetimes. It could only potentially be like 3 lifetimes ago and then moving on. So, I mean, with that being said, this person that perhaps would be in the Cancer spectrum could also be somebody that's really adventurous. This person could be also somebody that takes a strong approach, and is also able to help you with new beginnings, new ideas. Maybe could also be somebody that will inspire you to climb mountains. So I believe that there's so much more that we need to find out about this, because I feel like this is, I guess your guides are trying to, let's just take this one here. And I mean, so we've got the Six of Wands, the Fool, and the Mother of Wands. Okay, so this person that I see, and it came out really quickly. So I'm going to, and you know what, I might just even take one more card here, because I feel like it was almost too quick. All right. Okay. So what I was saying previous to was that there might have been somebody that you needed to part with, that was maybe troubling in order for you to get to that connection of your self-worth, and feel better about yourself. Could have been a turmoil situation that just ended and you're still a little bit hung up on it. So it almost gives me the vibe that because of this relationship here that was ending, there's still some kind of attachment to this person. And right now, while you're healing with your emotions and looking at a new partner, you're still having that connection still with this person, that almost a little bit protective, almost like you see how the snake is protecting the eggs. Kind of, I feel like you're still making excuses for this person. You're making excuses in that sense that yes, you're trying to help yourself to heal, to feel better, to meditate on your emotions, get that right. And when I'm saying right for you, right for where you're at the moment. And yet you're trying to start a new relationship with somebody else who has your back. And you will get that back. You will get that. But I'm almost thinking this is going a little bit too quick. Now that I see the cards moving forward, maybe perhaps the Knight of Swords also indicates that this might be moving a little bit too quick for you. Okay, so I think that now we're getting a little bit of more information here as to where we're going and what's happening here. So I don't think that you're over this person. I do believe that you're trying to do that work and you're trying to move on to a new relationship too quickly. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. So let's draw a couple more cards and see where this is going. Again, this is new ideas, and that's the reason why. Okay, I'm getting it now. That reflection moment, that thinking moment, that you're moving a little bit faster than what was supposed to. You still have that soulmate connection, but again, I feel like this is moving way too fast for you, and this person is just everything that you wanted, everything that you hoped for, but you still have a little bit of doubt with this person that you have either left, or the person that has left you, or something that you're just not able to give up yet. You're still feeling a little bit too connected with that person. So let's bring out a couple more cards here and see what else we can find about this. We already know the old person, okay, like the last relationship, but let's dig in a little bit more about the new relationship. Let's put him here. Look at that, the Chariot. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, let's drop one more card, because I think that's gonna give us. Okay. Okay, so with this, I think again we're moving a little bit too fast, but you're getting over the hump. You're getting over that person, that previous relationship, slowly, but you're getting over it. The Five of Pentacles in reverse shows also that there's room to grow. So with the Chariot alongside it, it's telling me that even though that it's going fast, there's still room of improvement. There's room for you to grow into this relationship. The Father of Cups in reverse tells me he's patient. There's he's patient. He's going to wait. He's going to wait and going to see how long this is going to take for you. It might, take you a couple months. It could take you half a year. Could take you a year. But I do feel like he is going to wait for you, because I think he knows that you're worth it, that whatever's happened to you in the past, you can let go of, and that you can move forward with him. But you need to take a step back, because I feel like this is going way too fast for you. And in order for you to be able to acknowledge that new relationship, which is wonderful and everything that you wanted, you need to take that step back, think about it, meditate on it, get yourself into that state of inner love, self-love. And then once you've reached that, your relationship is just going to move forward into something that is going to be fabulous. It's going to be a strong connection, somebody that you might even think about being for the rest of your life. Now, obviously, there's different situations for different people. It could potentially be something that you just need right now. It could be something that you want for the long run, or it could be something that, it will just be a 1 or 2 year situation, and then you'll move on to somebody else. But in the meantime, this is saying, okay, your guys are saying, okay, just concentrate on you, get your shit together, and then once you do that, you can move on and then deal with your new relationship. So hopefully this makes sense to you. I feel like we've gotten further ahead than where we started. There might be one more thing that I want to ask, and then from there, let's see what we have. And that is, what are we expecting from this new relationship? What are we expecting from this new relationship? Haha, the Ace of Cups. Okay, perfect. And yeah, okay, all right. And the Mother of Swords. Okay, all right. So the Ace of Cups is telling me, yes, you're going to be emotionally there. You are going to be moving on with this relationship. What do we need to know about it? You are going to obtain that self-worth, that confidence, that that what, I'm going to call it self-love, but you are going to gain way more than that, because this person is going to make you feel that you're worthy, and this person's going to make you feel like there's nothing you can't do. And so it's going to impact you in a lot of situations. It's going to impact you in the way you see your life moving forward, and it's going to also impact you emotionally, to look at yourself in a different view. There might be a little bit of a situation where you still kind of the relationship might have a little bit of questionable still. But again, I think this is just reflecting on overall how your feelings are for that person. And once you move on from these feelings, I do believe that things are going to be changing for you. So with that being said, I hope that this makes sense to you. Sorry, I babbled a little longer here, but like, share, the notification bell, if you like to click on it. And yeah, there you go. You have yourself a fantastic evening, pile number 2, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. We have asked the spirit guides what they have for you in store. And with this card, we're looking at new beginnings. Take this as an opportunity to rise from the ashes stronger and more determined. So we're going to put that one over here for now and see what else we got. It's time for healing, not war. Focus on your home and love, Sun in Cancer, home. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, or desk, and the Page of Pentacles, or desk. Oh, the Death card, okay. Okay, I'm sensing that this obviously has to do with some healing in some sense. Something that is, okay. I'm already sensing some kind of healing changes that need to be done, rebirthing of some sort. The Six of Swords. Let's see. Oh, there's that one. The Queen of Cups. The Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Cups. Okay, let's put it over here. All right, so not sure if you can see this clearly, but let's try our best. Okay, so I'm getting the sense that there is something happening with the way you see life currently. Something that needs to be healing. Somebody that is that needs to change. Okay, so I'm seeing that there is some issues at home. Obviously with the healing and not war and the home card of Cancer, there's a lot of emotions happening, as the Sun in Cancer always has a lot of feelings. Cancer, they are very emotional, but in a good way, and sometimes can be a little bit overpowering, but we have this sense of changes that need to be made in order for the home front to be okay. I've got this, one person is like trying to ground themselves a lot. I see a lot of grounding, a lot of meditation, a lot of spiritual things happening, a lot of intelligence happening, but it's almost like there's this war at home. It could be fighting going on, or there was fighting going on, and now we're trying to seep into a new beginning, a new direction, a new rebirth. That nurturing, grounded person, individual that is leaving a certain aspect of their life and kind of moving forward and reflecting on things that have happened, and then grounding themselves, and then it's getting or trying to figure out the options. The Seven of Cups, I always communicate this one with options, looking for that best option that suits you. And I feel like that there's something that we need to leave behind, something that you need to restart, rebirth, new beginnings, something that needs to change in the home front. So let's see, and let's take some cards here and see what else we can get from this. You probably hear my dogs in the back and my background, and also my cats, so I apologize, but that's just how it goes in my household. So what do we need to know about, let's start off with the situation. What do we need to know about the situation that you need to heal from at home? What is the situation that you need to deal with at home? Something that is, and then we'll look into okay, the options. Okay, so we're looking at something again. We're looking at also again new beginnings. We're looking at um, changes in the home front, changes, perhaps like somebody that that was not serving you, a partner, a relationship. It could be also parents. It could also be disputes with somebody pretty much in the home, somebody that you just, at one point or another, um, it was just basically, like it shows here, breaking glass. So very disruptive in a sense. And it's really hard to get out of it, actually. I see that, it's like you need that inner peace. You need to, there's that, there's that motherly figure that I see also, that is protecting their young ones. So it could also be that you are a mother, um, and don't know how to change or leave a relationship. And I'm truly sorry, but this is just the way that this cards are unfolding. And but this relationship that you're trying to leave, clearly it's just not working out for you. There's just um, too much at stake here. There's too much anger. These emotions are just too strong, that it's not serving you. Like your entire inner self is saying, hey, um, you need to move on. You need to start over. And it's harder than what we think it is. And obviously, I do believe that there is that connection with your spirit guides and your inner self, that is continuously looking for that peace, looking for that calm and collectiveness, looking for that grounding moment, changing your life. If you're hesitant about it, I wouldn't be, but you're still looking for that. Um, I mean, nobody wants to, nobody wants to end things or move on, or everybody wants, it's comforting in a sense to be with somebody that might know you, or you're used to, or but if it doesn't serve you, um, then it's time to reflect on it. It's time to grow. And the Queen of Cups always reminds me of either your inner, like yourself, your inner self, or a guide, or you trying to find that peace through guidance. And with the Seven of Wands, meditation and grounding, um, the chakras, and in position of rebirth, I guess, with the death of the death card. I do believe that the death card looking at the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands looking at the death, I feel like they're very connected in that sense. So it's saying, okay, you know what, that inner peace is more important than it is a battle. So let's see what we've got here. And again, I had the intentions of finding out your options and see what's going on here. So that's why that one was already in my hands. Okay, all right. Okay, so we've got the Death card both, but one is backwards in reverse. And we've got the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. So even though this is about the relationship and ending, there's a part of you that is still very much unsure of how this is going to work out. How is this going to be in your life? How is this going to manifest without repercussions? That's where I see this going. Like, what is the end result for you? So there's a lot of questions, but there's not very many answers for you at the time. And the reason was because those decisions have not been met. So all you're doing right now is checking out your ideas, checking out what serves you, and you're still in that moment that you're unsure whether or not to continue on with the decisions that you are maybe perhaps thinking, or maybe you wanted to make but are still unsure. So I feel like this is a break in the cycle moment here. Actually, I'm going to pull 2 more cards because I need a little bit more information about what your decision making is going to be at the end. So yeah, so again, this is a protective card to me. The Mother of Wands is the snake protecting its eggs. And I feel like this again could be children in the works. Somebody that you're protecting could be also the relationship itself that you're protecting in a sense, but it's not really going to serve you because it's basically the 5 of Pentacles is saying, you know what, this is just not going to work out. Whether or not you continue on holding on to it, holding on to this relationship, is just not going to be a good end result. So no matter of who or what you're protecting at this moment, it's just not going to be good for you at the end. It's just not going to maintain itself. Eventually it's going to end. So I guess it's a matter of time too that you might be thinking, yes. And there's the Empress right here saying, you know what, nurture yourself, take care of yourself, protect yourself from others, protect yourself from this relationship. You are number one. You are protecting other people, but you're not. The end result is to protect yourself, to clear yourself from any negativity, to ground yourself, to start a new to start over. You need to start over. I was going to say new relationship, but that's not exactly it. Your guides wants you to start over. They want you to have this bright new sunshine beginning that is going to clear all of this situation. And to be honest with you, I'm getting the sense that it will be much better communication wise with this person. With the Sun in Cancer, this is all about emotions and being the home and emotions, and that sunlight at the end. I do feel like the relationship will be better for you in the long run once you guys are no longer an item. Yeah, again, you know what? There is the strength. Yeah. So here's what I'm seeing. It could also be a financial thing that you're worrying about too. Okay, so am I going to be able to live on my own? Am I going to be able to hold my finances? You know, am I going to be emotionally okay? But I'm getting the sense that with the Strength card, that that you are going to, that strength that you have is going to carry you forward into that new beginning, and it's going to be okay with you financially. Sure, it might be a little bit different in the beginning. It might be something that you need to work a little bit more, perhaps maybe a second job. I don't know what your situation is at the moment, but what I'm saying is that in order for you to move on, it's going to be better in the long run. It's going to transition you from being upset, emotionally unattached, to somebody that is going to be nurturing, is going to give you that strength that you need and that financial freedom that you deserve. So with that being said, I do hope that you like. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a fantastic night. Pile number 3. Take care. Ciao.